Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Rage video, where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, following it up from what I said in my previous video talking for the first time about Megaraptor, I sort of came across the idea of exactly what sort of pop songs or hip-hop songs from back in my day you could really sort of put a metal coat over and let it evolve very, very naturally. Because I think there are plenty of songs out there that could easily be turned into pop songs. They could be, renditions turned into metal songs. It all depends. I think it can be done, or if not, it's a good idea to see why it doesn't work for some cases and why it does for others. It's all about execution, ladies and gentlemen. And with that being said, one other song that I searched for back in my day was a song called Dead and Gone by Justin Timberlake and T.I. And it was a very popular song when I was just 11 years old. Okay, that feels like, God, it feels so long ago. I mean, 12 years later, here we are. And I'm going to probably do like a follow-up song by taking a look at Dead and Gone for the first time in like 7 years, I think it was the last time I heard Dead and Gone. Mental. So I'm very curious as to work out exactly what these guys have got for. Now, I'm not entirely sure, because they say myspace.com Avertime Music, and yet on their channel they call themselves Alm Promo. So is it meant to be A-list music productions? So is this group meant to be called like Alm or what it says here, Avertime Music? I'm gonna say I'll tell you what, for all intents and purposes, unless I find out later, I'm gonna call these guys Avertime, which is also, among many things, the name of a 2002 Renault car, one that was a complete failure despite the fact it was a beautiful fresh air machine. Well, let's just see whether or not, like Renault's attempt, Avertime here, they won't turn out to be a failure either. I'm very interested just to see exactly what they could do, especially as they're calling this post-hardcore version. So let's see exactly what that is. I mean, I'm just learning new terms by the day just from doing this. So let's hear what it's like to be dead and gone again. Because I'll explain more later, but let's just get started, shall we? So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin. Dead and Gone. In 3, 2, 1, and...
Hey, let me kick it to you right quick, man. Not on some emo shit, man, on some real shit. Anybody been through the same thing, I'm sure you feel the same way.
He's dead and gone, dead and gone.
Days how you were stay home until you was get laid on. You walk by, they get wrong. You reply, then shit get blown. Way out of proportion, way past discussion. Just you can think big one get Russian. You get jump here, that's next. They won't stop there, now they bustin'. Now you gushing, ambulance rushing. You to the hospital with a bad concussion. You hit 4 times, then hit your spine. Paralyzed, waist down, and you wheelchair bound. Never mind, and now you lucky to be alive. Just thinking outside and fucking 3 guys. No pride in the way, but your pride is the way. You can fuck around, get shot down in the day. No stress, no strain, no again, no again. Time to take the form of bad mistakes and form of family same.
Actually, I was about to criticize Avertime there, where I felt like this literally is just Dead and Gone, just if they made a metal version out of it. A bit like, those old school sort of like AMVs where they just take something like Last Resort and put it to something against like Bleach or Naruto. That's what I had like this is what this brought into mind first, but then they went hardcore, and I have no idea who's doing it, but it's a nice addition. So I'm going to see what this is like if I turn this up. So.
Ambulance rushing you to the hospital with a bad concussion. She hit 4 times and hit your spine. Paralyzed, waist down in your wheelchair bound. Never mind, but now you're lucky to be alive. Just thinking all started busting with 3 guys. No pride in the way, but your pride is the way. You can fuck around, get shot down in the day. No stress, no strain, no again, nowadays. I got that before I make mistakes, just for my family sake.
Yesterday, nobody is strong today.
Strong today, no regret, I'm blessed to say. All you got ain't gone away. Situations could be down. Looking back at it. Looking back at it. Most of that shit look back just left. Some shit still look back at Sam. Thinking my homeboy still be around. And not just you fucker in the mouth that time. I won that fight, I lost that war. Still see my homie walking out that door. Cause I hit you and you see me. I shoot you, get locked up for me. No stress, no strain, no again, nowadays. I got that before I make mistakes, just for my family's sake. Part of me is blessed today, part of me is strong today. No regrets, I'm blessed to say. All the that ain't gone away.
Although, I will have to say this about when they go hardcore. There are things about it that I will have to comment on. Is that in the original song, the way you hear T.I. sing, well, rap I suppose would be the better word. He talks about it as though he was going through personal strife. There was no real reason why he had to do anything special with his voice. He just had to be. It felt very genuine. What I'm trying to say is that he didn't speak. He didn't need to scream. He didn't need to put on theatrics. He just needed to do what he's always been doing. I Need a Doctor by Eminem and Dr. Dre. Have you actually ever... imagine how that would have been if when Dr. Dre came on and he started howling into the mic. That sort of thing just straight up would not work. And that's probably among many reasons why I really would not expect to see something like I Need a Doctor get a metal cover, because that kind of defeats the purpose. And I don't technically know whether or not T.I. was in a bad place back in 2009, late 2008, something like that. But, well, yeah, I think you might get the idea. So let's continue. Yeah, again, also there's that part. I turn my head to the east and I see nobody inside. There is literally no reason whatsoever to have howling in that. It's imagine this is like Sesame Street, except slightly more so.
So I turn my head to the north, swallow that pill that they can't ride. Dead on me, dead and gone, but the new me'll be alright. I turn my head to the east, and see nobody by my side. I turn my head to the west, see nobody inside. So I turn my head to the north, swallow that pill that they can't ride. Dead on me, dead and gone, but the new me'll be alright. Oh, I've been traveling on this world too long. Just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Avertime's cover of Dead and Gone. I'm going to actually just go through the comments here. I don't want to say, you know, anything bad because there's immediately a Chipmunks cover right here. I'm not going to say anything like that because, no. December 30th, 2009. Well, that's a bit interesting that it came out nearly a whole year after that. That's kind of funny. Haven't uploaded Time one time. The song is actually pretty amazing, Melbourne. Yeah, some of these things are like pretty like bog standard stuff 8 years ago, well 10 years ago, I should say. Yes, I will admit actually, you know, when they're doing their death metal growl, they are actually really good at it. But what I'm concerned about is like the context. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the big thing I'm having like difficulties with this, is that I can understand absolutely why somebody would probably try and do this, but the only thing I'm sort of like trying to work out in the back of my mind is there are certain parts where things are there are certain parts about this where it's not really that necessary. Some things could be like cut out and some things just straight up didn't need to be there. So I'm actually going to do something quite interesting. Just smash hit combo. They did like a metal version. They did a metal version of Dead and Gone. When all are these when all else fails? Is this the same guys? I think it's the same guys. Well, okay, no, wait. Well, here they are anyway. Avertime. There you go. That's how it is. Right. So I think just for the sake of getting a perspective about this, I'm going to pull up Dead and Gone right now. I'm going to be doing this song later, and Trivium did a cover of, well, it's probably a different type of Trivium, but I suppose. But let me just for the sake, I'm going to be talking about this song in detail next time anyway, but I just kind of like want to get you guys an idea about what exactly what I'm talking about when T.I. is talking about stress like that. So here's just a short sample.
Their hood shit, could this be cause of hip-hop music? And did the ones with the good sense not use it? Usually, niggas don't know what to do when they're back against the wall, so they just start shooting. For red or for blue or for blow, I get from Bankhead up to your project. No more stress, now I'm straight. Now I get it, now I take time to think before I make mistakes, just for my family's sake. That part of me left yesterday, the heart of me is strong today. No regrets, I'm blessed to say the old me dead and gone away.
I've been traveling on this road too long. Just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. And oh,
You see, that's what I'm talking about. T.I.'s flow is very consistent, and you could even hear it. He's sort of like, I don't want to say tripping over his words, but he sounds like he needs to get it out of his system, although he might not actually know exactly what it is he's saying. How do we know the old hymn is dead and gone away? I'll leave you guys with that right there as we bring this to its ever decreasing end. Whatever the hell that means. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video to Avertime's cover of Dead and Gone. Please make sure to leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below now so we can hear your guys' opinions for yourselves, and I will hope to see all of you guys again in the next video. Take care, bye bye for now.